Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Papa's Custom Cars. We had our first snowfall this year, and I got to test out the new snow blade on the tractor. I tell you what, push the snowblower aside, give me a tractor with a snow blade all day long. Were there issues with the blade? For the most part, no. The only area that I had issues with were the feet. Because there's only one bolt holding them, they flip sideways. And I had read someone in the comments said that they had put extra bolts in and that type of thing. So that's what I'm going to do this weekend, get that ready. And I'm also going to get to work on the Nova to get the power brake booster pulled and the wiring pulled so that we can start scuffing it up, welding and closing all the holes, putting on the block plate for the heater. I actually ordered a part that just came in and it blocks off the whole heater area. I'm going to put vintage air in it later, so I won't need that sticking out in the engine compartment anymore. So we'll start tackling that this weekend also. So stay with me and we'll get all these little projects done. The project with the wiring in the basement and the 60 amp circuit is all finished. So the electricity in the garage is done along with the EV and everything else. The only thing I've got to finish doing is wiring the air unit. There's a quick disconnect down in the basement they had it hooked to. They also had a second quick disconnect out by the unit itself, which is really bizarre. But anyway, we're going to clean that mess up, and that'll be later on, probably more towards summer. I don't have to do it right away since we're not going to need air for a minute. So hang tight and let's get to work on these projects. So we're at my Troy-Bilt tractor. This is the snow blade that I attached. And like I said, it works really, really well. The spring tension's real good. Everything works great. The only thing that has issues is the feet. As you can see, they do provide 2 bolt holes, but only give you enough bolts for the bottom of the blade. So I'm going to go ahead and remove this bolt that is sitting on the slide. As you can see there, that controls your blade height. What happens is it'll twist on you while it's moving around, so you do need to get those 2 bolts if you don't have them in there. I'm going to go ahead and pull those bolts out. They're pretty easy to do, and then I'm going to go to the hardware store, pick up a couple more with a couple more locks, and then I won't have to worry about that moving again. So that's what I'm going to work on first today on both sides. And if there's any other bolts, I'm going to look and see if I need anything else. But plan on getting those right away for your blade because you do need them to keep them feet still. One of the things you'll find out is this blade works so well, if you don't have those in place, you will dig up the ground as you're pushing because it pushes dirt almost as good as it pushes snow. So let's get to that. So we're just going to remove one of them today because that's all we need to do to go to the hardware store and pick up another one. I don't think I have any. These are actually nice little lock and bolts, so that makes it really nice. So we only have to pull this one side off. Okay, so we've got this one out, so let's go to the hardware store and get another one. For me, it'll be about 20 minutes. For you, about 2. Back in a bit.
A few moments later.
Okay, we're back from the hardware store with our bolts. And this does have the nylon lock on it, so yeah, you do need 2 of these, otherwise this sucker will move on you. I ended up had these ratcheting wrenches years ago. I don't know how much you love these things until you use them for the first time.
That one's done. Okay, now for the other side after I spread. Oh, as you can see, that one's loose. Now the 1 inch was shorter than the other bolt that's there, but if you're going to get them, you can use a 1 inch instead of this 1.5 inches and save yourself a lot of time ratcheting a wrench. Yeah, it definitely would have been a lot easier with a shorter one. When you need 3 hands. That is done. Concludes working on the Troy built. What I'm going to do is order some LED headlights for this because the lights that are in here are pretty much worthless for nighttime use. So that should conclude it for today. All right, so that's the first project done for the weekend. The snow blade's ready. We got a winter storm alert coming in. I know that my battery backup snapped onto full backup mode, so that tells me there's a storm coming. One of the cool things about having the solar is it actually anticipates the weather based on the National Weather Service, so it'll automatically take the batteries into a full charge mode and hold them there just in case there's a loss of power. So anyway, that's it for this part of the video for today, and I will see you guys tomorrow when we're back to working on the Nova. So do me a favor, like, share, and subscribe. Lots of shorts this weekend from dogs eating snow. So I'll talk to you again tomorrow.